Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about two important terms, project and operations. What are they? How are they similar? How are they different? That's what I'm going to talk about. So let's jump into the discussion right away. So projects are by definition temporary in nature. They have a definite start, a definite end, and the goal is to create a specific product or a service or some result or outcome. On the other hand, operations are ongoing and continuous. They are like permanent activities with no end date. They are repetitive work. That's what operations are. Projects are typically run to bring about some change, whereas operations are for BAU or business as usual. They sustain the existing work. Some of the metrics related to project include schedule variance, effort variance, return of investment. Whereas for operations, we have things like SLA response uh, time, or rather SLA resolution, response time, or you can say in general SLA compliance. Then we have metrics like mean time to resolve, mean time to escalate, these kind of things. And what I have seen from my experience that management generally considers the budget devoted to a project as an investment because it is to bring about a change which should improve the business. On the other hand, operations budget is considered as a cost, something which is necessary to maintain the business but may not bring about new business. This is what I have seen in my experience. Let us now talk about examples of what projects are. So, a project in a common day-to-day life, if you want to think, let us say we want to plan a trip to France. So that trip will have a start date, it will have a end date, it will have a specific outcome, which is to visit France and have a good time. So that is like a project. And operations could be some the work done by firefighters. Their goal is to put out fires and help in disasters, and they do the repeated work every day. So they are not building anything new as such. But what they are doing is very important and is required for society. That is like operations. Now, if we look at the IT world, a project would be something like creating a new application, and on the other hand, operations would be to support an existing application. Can a project spawn an operation? Yes. Let us say a new application is created, then supporting that application will become operations. On the other hand, can an operation spawn a project? Yeah. Let us say we are doing production support and we say we want to automate 70% of the manual activities. That will be a project. We create a project, we bring in some developers, they work on automating the manual tasks, and once that will have a start date, end date, and once that is done, the goal is achieved of 70% activities being automated. So a project can spawn operations and operations can spawn projects. So that is about project and operations. Now, before I end, as usual, I will reiterate the fact that the opinions expressed here are my own and not of any organization or entity I am part of or have been part of. And as I always say, I am not perfect. Feedback and suggestions are welcome. Thank you.